Taking on the Houston Astros. Well, this place is red. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute.
Houston Astros.
And today's starter, Tarek Skubal. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ready to go here in game one. Here's Brian Rocchio. Popped up. Clement should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second, shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Skubal, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. The 1-1. Fouled off left side.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command to be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
2 down. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next hitter out. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some time.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. On the mound for the Reds, number 34. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts. Here's the veteran shortstop.
Number 15.
0-1. There's a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. Over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
It's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on the move. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And now he steps off the rubber. And that's the second disengagement down. Pitch out, but no action. Runner goes again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 1-2 here. Runner on the move again. Pitch is low. He's safe. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out here in game 1 of the NLDS. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Batting third.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
A bunt, and it's popped up. Rocchio. There for the out. Runner scores from third. batters. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
1-2 now. 3. Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Designated hitter, Jordan Alvarez.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Late with the swing there. And Air Jordan is grounded by the K. Game 1 of the division series. Now it's the Reds DH, Jordan Alvarez.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The strategy around starting pitchers in the postseason, it's really changed in recent years. Managers are pulling starters earlier, making a strong bullpen essential for a championship team. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Yeah, I think with starting pitchers, they're not going as deep in the postseason because managers aren't willing to let them get knocked around and put a game out of reach. Most skippers have a quicker hook this time of the year.
Got him swinging. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Number 25.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It's out of here. A shot to the opposite field. And now they're out in front. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Ezekiel Duran, batting with one down, takes a strike. That clips the corner.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Got him. 2 down. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one fouled off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in game 1 of the NLDS. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. 3rd out. Bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, number 8. First pitch swinging.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Into center. Touches down. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. Go to second. Swings through that one for strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a ball and 2 strikes. In the air on the infield, Arenado. And there are 2 down. So next up for Houston, Ezekiel Duran. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Did not go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. Back here in Houston. In now for the Reds, Adley Rutschman. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. It's out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and they add on. It's 3-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
The 1-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down. Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
This one in the air, center field. In position. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Witt in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the lefty with the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. That one ripped. And a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. High left throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's towards center. 2 away. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man on second, 2 down. Outside low. And that's ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have it.
Swings through it for the K. That ends the inning. as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Astros, Ernie Clement. In the air to left center. Duran gets under it. Takes it in for the out. To the right side. Nice grab. Throw to the pitcher. And he gets him. Nicely done. 2 outs. Base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Luis Arias. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. In there at the knees.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Curve in the dirt. The changeup missing. 2-2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count. He's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
In the air, out towards left center, and that is that. Game 1 of the division series. In now for the Reds, number 25.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Pitches in the dirt, now 1-2.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
First baseman, Salvador Perez.
Foul ball. Comes up empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 down, base is empty. Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Just missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
In the air to left center. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Astros, Ozzie Albies. Foul ball there.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
1 away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Next offering is foul back. Swing and a miss, as he was out front that time. Puts it in the air out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That ball right there landed in what they call a no-man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. 1-1 now. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him. That one misses. Full count now. Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. We go to the top of the fifth. In now for the Reds, Nolan Arenado. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Loves it on the dive, and it beats him. What a play.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Anthony Rushman.
Up the middle. Fires over to first. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Brian Rocchio digs in now. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Astros, number 8.
Well, these Astros definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Catcher number 33.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Duran in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Houston. In now for Reds, Bobby Witt Jr., number 56. Gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And a big swing and a miss. Fought off foul. This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Ball inside.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of the NLDS. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Yordan Alvarez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're the top half of the 6th. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. And Air Yordan leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning. That one fouled off. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Salvi steps into the box now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Ernie Clement. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Ball.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Now a quick throw to first. Clement back on a dive. Clement gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-2 down. Sets him down looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Luis Arraez stands in. He is singled and he is flied to left. Up the middle. Touches the bag for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. We go to the top of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Nolan Arenado. Out to short. On to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Up next for Cincinnati, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a swing and a miss.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Brian Rocchio. 0 for 3 in this one. Hammered down the right side, the foul. 2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. And these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
In the air to left center. And that is that. Back here in Houston, and stepping in for the Astros, Ozzie Albies. Right side, and foul ball.
That's
Been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
This one in the air, center field, under it. One up, one down.
Now batting, center fielder, number 25.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Slams into the wall and hangs on. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. They have to regroup here.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 1. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 5-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens, and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
1-2. Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Astros notch a run on the solo homer. Game 1 of the division series. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder Mike Trout.
That's outside. Ball 1. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. On a line, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through.
Number 33 taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Man at second. Out towards right center field. Duran under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Here's the center fielder. 1 for 3.
Oh, that's it.
Pickoff moved to second, and diving back is Trout. Man on second, 2 down. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball 2. Just missed. And a foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And they'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down here in game 1 of the NLDS. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like. But
got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still... Back here in Houston, ready for the bottom of the 8th.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Sends it to Perez. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Ezekiel Duran.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats.
New pitcher on here, number 29. Check swing. He went. And a count 1-2. Stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Astros trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Near the fence. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Ernie Clement.
On the ground to third, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Just off the outside corner, and it's 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. We go to the 9th. In now for the Reds, Salvador Perez. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball, that's low.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 away. Way out front for strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a swing and a miss there.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it. Throwing the ball well, and they need the scoreless inning of relief right here. They're doing a good job keeping them in striking distance.
Tosses to first, and they get Arenado for the out. And the inning is back here in Houston. Now it's the shortstop, number 15. And here's the closer to try and finish off game 1, number 51. Tap foul at the plate.
Nope, outside.
swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
And there's one down. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Pitch out, but no action. The Reds trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the late stages of game one. And he swings through that one. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Center fielder, number 25.
Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
It normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there.
Got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John. Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds. And going for the Reds in this one, Tarek Skubal. Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Up the middle. Loves it on the dive to first. But he beats it out.
Made it.
And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that's fouled off. Laser, base hit. Here comes the runner. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Love how he just kept it simple there. Didn't come out of his mechanics. Nice tight swing, hard hit ball.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
The 2-2. And
Ball
there's the
outside.
ball.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Inside. And that's ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in game 2 of the NLDS. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout sizing it up. Brings it in. Runners tag up from second and third. Runner from third in to score. And they lead by 2. Here's the power hitting catcher. This guy with light tower power. Runner takes off. Ball misses.
Outside.
No throw. He's in there safely. Next offering is fouled back. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 2.
Now. In there. Got him looking for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Gavin Williams. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Corey Seager, the next to hit, takes ball 1. There's a strike. Williams, in his third season, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Line drive and foul ball.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Stays alive. 1-2 here. Fights it off. He'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Sliced hard, but foul. Way out front for strike 2. On the inside corner for called strike 3. We're in the second game of this division series. And stepping in for the Astros, Ezekiel Duran.
Ball 1.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World Series. Wasn't really known for his bat, but he hit a walk-off homer in extra innings in Game 4. It tied the series and was a huge momentum swing. That one lifted to left. Duran on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Fought off foul. 0-1 now. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Astros leadoff man. This one in the air, center field. Settles underneath it. And that is that. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now it's the Reds DH, Yordan Alvarez. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Luis Arias. And there's a foul ball. Strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
On the ground. The tag, and he's out. Inning over. We're in the second game of this division series. And stepping in for the Astros, Luis Arias. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Here's a high chopper. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. popped up, foul territory behind the plate. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter. Slider right there. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Just misses with that one.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
9 pitches thrown there before earning the walk. What a battle.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Ezekiel Duran. In the air, left field, makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Out to short. Handles, throws the first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Rutschman in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Late with the swing there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Start of the 4th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
2-2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
0-1. Foul ball there.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. At the plate is the Astros catcher. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out front, and hit that ball a long way.
In the air out to center. It falls in, and that's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner takes off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 0-2 now. In the air to left center. Seager has a beat on it. And that is that. Bottom 4. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Brian Rocchio. And that one hammered back there. It's out of here. So he just clears the wall. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in Game 2 of the NLDS. That one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Bro, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ground ball to the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Fouled off left side. 1 out. Base is empty and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Drilled in the air. High and deep right field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Yordan Alvarez circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the center fielder. Ground ball left side and foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and there's 2 down.
For the Reds, first baseman,
Foul ball. Arise. In his 7th season, 28 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today he's starting at first. This one in the air right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. Popped in the air, left field, settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the top of the fifth.
Well, they just scored.
A new arm into the game, the righty, Envivola.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
On the ground, out to short. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Luis Ariz stands in. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Foul ball there. Strike 2. All tied up here in game 2 of the NLDS. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. It saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough.
Ariz. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's the center fielder. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Inside move to second. Ariz back in on a dive. Runner edges away at second. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they've taken the lead here in game 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Trap under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Ezekiel Duran. Can't make contact with the sweeper. This one in the air, center field. Moving under this one. 1 away. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Rutschman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. That one to first. Beats to second, out there. What a double play that was. Inning over. Top 6, and stepping in for the Astros, number 8. There's a line drive to left field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball.
Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
Ezekiel Duran getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
0-1 down. Bunts it, but he can't keep it fair. Looked like the safety squeeze there. The 0-2. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Ernie Jimenez.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Swing and a miss and a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
2 outs and a runner at third. And we're the top half of the 6th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Brian Rocchio. And he swings through that one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swings through the sweeper. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Here's a 1-1. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
So a change being made at first base. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Bobby Witt Jr. getting some more speed on the bases. Trout, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a better play.
And a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there. Stepping up to the challenge.
Jacob Latz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better runs in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Albies. Out. Number 2. And now the center fielder. He's a guy who does it all. And fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter.
And that one gets away at the plate. but no advance from the runners. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard.
Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We're in the second game of this division series. Here's the Astros leadoff man, number 15.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Rocchio throws to first.
Got him. That's an out.
The leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Up next for the
1 out.
Astros,
Runner at second. Ozzie Albies up next for the Astros. Iglesias throw over. And he's back in safely. And it's second. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 out, the runner at second. Here in the late score. Game 2. Pickoff throw. Arrives. Back on a dive.
Hey.
This one in the air, center field. Settles under this one. And there are 2 outs. New pitcher for the Reds, Riley O'Brien.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the NLDS. Lifted in the air, right field. Trap under it. And that's the 3rd out. Well, 1-run game. Luis Arias digs in now. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. It's out of here. And we are all tied up. This place is buzzing right now. Look at all those towers. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? They've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Out to short. Tosses to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Lots of pop. The plate. Outfield playing. Here's a new pitcher from the pen. Oscar Brazobar. Swinging a foul straight back.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Tied at 4.
No. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Adley Rutschman.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch
Ball
misses. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. For the top of the 8th. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Brent Hedrick gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play. Swinging a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 5-4. You can sense it here in Cincinnati. These Reds fans are devastated.
No doubt in my mind, just about everybody in this ballpark holding their breath on that one. I tell you, just barely snuck it inside the foul pole, and talk about a huge swing. That's it in this ball game. Could be the biggest swing of this ball game. We'll see.
Swings through it for the K. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
2 down, bases empty. So next up for Houston, Ezekiel Duran. And that is out of play. To third, and it goes just foul. This ball's chopped in the ground. On the run, throw to first.
Yes, you're out.
Nice play. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Brian Rocchio.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. A little out front there as he swings through it. Just missed. Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. Stays alive. And he walked it. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Grounds one to short. Over to Albies. And that is a rally killer. 2 gone in the 8th. Here's Trout. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First pitch swinging.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Fastball for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the eighth. Holding on to this narrow lead.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati, and stepping in for the Astros, Ernie Clement. Mason Miller into the game.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. One pitch and one out. That one fouled off. And now the 0-1. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Arise at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in, Yordan Alvarez. New pitcher now, Mason Miller.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. One-run game, bottom nine.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the late stages of game two. Swing and a high fly ball to left. One away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Next for Cincinnati, Luis Arias. He's already homered here in this one. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Kyle Schwarber.
I'm interested to see if he swings for the fences and tries to end it right here.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, the show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, ready to go here. Here's the veteran shortstop.
Number 15.
So we're underway here in game 2. And now the 0-1. And one fouled off. That's to third. Arenado to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Arise measures 5 feet 10 inches, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one outside. Ball 1. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Got him swinging. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. And that's the third out. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And towing the slab here, number 44. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always...
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Corey Seager in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. The throw to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning. We're in the second game of this division series. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, number 25. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. On a bounce right side. Rocchio. The flip. And it beats him. What a play. Lifted in the air. Left field. Pretty well struck. And there are 2 down.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
Number 8 at the plate now as he chases after that one. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single.
Didn't exactly square that one out, but sometimes you don't have to. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. It's a pitch out. Nothing doing. And that's ball one. Runner on the go again. They pitch out. Go to second. Save. In the dirt. The Astros with a chance to score first here in game 2 of the NLDS. In the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Inside.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that's outside. And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, no appeal. 2-1. Inside, just missed. Swings through that. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Luis Arias stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
Ball outside.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. That one fouled off. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Ezekiel Duran. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, these Astros, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90%.
Dives. What a play.
Batting ninth, first baseman Ernie Clement.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning going.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
In the air out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a knock. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
A couple of singles back-to-back. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Ball 1.
Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. The Stros looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. In now for the Reds, Nolan Arenado. And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Clement takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
Whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Ball.
Anytime teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house, they're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. On to the 4th. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, number 25. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Ball 1.
All tied up here in game 2 of the NLDS. Right side, Rocchio. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Now the left fielder reached on an infield single his first time. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Bottom 4, in now for the Reds, Corey Seager.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
And that one hammered. That's back. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? A towering shot to center. The Reds score first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ground ball right side. And it goes just foul. Sit down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Ball.
And that one missing low.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Albies over to first in time. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, number 25.
And it's fouled away. The 0-1.
Ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, number 33.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Ball.
Fires that off to the left and will do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Line drive, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Pickoff throw. And he dives back in safely. And it's second. And that drops in for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that bunted towards third. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Ernie Clement up next for the Astros.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Fought off foul.
Ball one.
Move to second, and he dives back in safely. Runner edges away at second. And that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. The throw home. But it's offline. He will score. It's 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Luis Ariz stands in. 1 for 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but
Jacob Latz gets the ball now.
Jacob Latz.
Fouls away the first offering. Runners at the corners, one away. And we're at the top of the fifth.
Ball.
No throw, safe at second. The 1-1. A bunt and it's popped up. He's got it. Throw behind the run. Got him doubled off. We head to the bottom of the fifth. In now for the Reds, Luis Ariz. And a foul ball.
well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And there's the ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Just missed. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Curve in the dirt. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Inside, and that's ball 4.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Go ahead run on base. Here's Nolan Arenado. Grounded out his first time. This one in the air, right field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. You'll walk.
Ball outside.
One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Swinging a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Reds.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Ryan Sefferjohn.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Here's a 1-1. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. We're in the second game of this division series. And stepping in for the Astros, Ozzie Albies. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Absolutely. Smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a 1-2. Here's a high chopper, but it kicks foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
In the dirt, no advance, good job behind the dish. And now it's 3-2. The Astros with the go-ahead run at first here in Game 2 of the NLDS. Albies on the move. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner goes again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Runner goes again. And he walked it. And he did more than just raise the pitch count in that long AB. The walk moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. Brent Hedrick taking over on the mound. Alvarez at the plate now, and that's strike 1. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hedrick Checks the runner.
No, he's
All these dives
safe.
back in. The Stros with the go-ahead run standing in second. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That one in there across the letters. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runner edges away at second. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Here's the left fielder.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Bird.
Ball.
Lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Inside move to second. Albies dives back in. Popped in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab to second with the throw. No chance to get back. It's a double play. Back here in Cincinnati. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Brian Rocchio.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Corey Seager.
No.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with two strikes.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. There goes the runner. No throw. He's in there safely. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
2 out.
Up next for the Reds,
Number 33 takes over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And fouled off. 2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. Late swing, foul to the left. Pitch misses, and the count's full.
That's a really good take.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Ball.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Reds with the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the top of the seventh. At the plate is the Astros catcher, number 33.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Hedrick, the lefty who lights up the radar gun, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder, Ezekiel Duran. Now pitching.
Riley O'Brien on the pitch out of the pen here.
Power slider guy, though. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Tap foul at the plate. All tied up here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him. 2 away.
Up next for the Astros.
Ernie Clement up next for the Astros.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball.
Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Luis Arias. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Albies over to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Fouled off left side. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. No.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 2 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. Luke Weaver gets the call from the pen. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up. That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Looped that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him. If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No.
On the ground right side. And foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. It's out of here! And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 4-1. Its fans are fired up. The towels are out, and Great American Ballpark is rocking. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got himself a triple.
Just a blue hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 6-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure.
Alvarez in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
2-2 now. Got him looking for the K. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. For the top of the 8th, here's the Astros leadoff man, number 15. Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. The 0-1. Chopped to third, and a foul ball.
Ball.
Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Towards first. Arise. Steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Outside.
Ball outside.
Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati. Stepping in, number 25. And that misses.
Outside.
And that's ball 1.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. Has room, and he makes the catch. Ezekiel Duran, the next to hit for the Reds.
And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game.
That is the inning. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now the center fielder, number 25. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Foul ball. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swings through that one for strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Reds leading by 5 here at the top of the ninth. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Five foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
This one in the air. Rutschman. And there are 2 outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Number 8 up next for the Astros.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
They're down to their final strike.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
Now pitching for the Reds, number 51.
Runner on the move. That one hammered, but pulled foul. This one in the dirt. The 1-1. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner on the move again. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. Got him, and that's the ball game.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.